So first and most important, we always want to have the sound recording device that we're using, whether it's a lavalier mic, a shotgun mic, a boom mic, whatever it is. We always want to have it as close to the subject as possible. And why is that? So what's interesting about recording sound, and it's very similar to when you're shooting video, is that when you move the camera away from the subject, and then let's say you zoom in, you're compressing the air, you're compressing the space between you and the subject, and it creates its own specific look. Now with the sound recording device that you're using, the more you move away the sound recording device further away from the subject, not only are you able to less isolate the sound only coming from your subject, but it's gonna audibly and sonically pick up all the noises coming from your subject differently. If I were to use the same exact microphone, but simply change the distance from the sound source to the microphone, you would see it's gonna sound incredibly different. Now, if I move this lavalier mic further from me, where the sound source is coming from, you can tell that there's a quality difference, not just in the actual decibel audio levels, not in the amount of volume, but simply by changing the amount of space that comes between the microphone and the speaker, or where the sound source is coming from, the sound quality is changing. So if you can think about it as if you're having a conversation with someone, you know, you're standing across from them or sitting across from them, and there's a certain distance between you two. There's a certain connection between you, the listener, the microphone, and where that sound, what you're listening to, is coming from. Now, if we had this microphone really far away from the source, from where the audio is coming from, even if we turned up the volume so the volume was the same, there's a difference, because it's like you're trying to listen to a conversation that's maybe a few tables away from you, because the listener and the sound source are separate. They're further apart. So with that in mind, we always want to have the microphone as close to the subject as possible, right? So we can create that connection with the audience and the subject that they're listening to. If the microphone is way out down the room, outside of the room, down the hall, whatever it is, there's not gonna be that connection, because they're gonna be trying to hear what's going on from a distance, and it's gonna create separation, right? And we always wanna have a connected vibe and a connected feeling with the audience through sound.